These stories crack me up. Okay, thrill-seeking billionaire Richard Branson has reached space aboard his own rocket ship. That's right, Branson and his 5 crewmates from his Virgin Galactic space tourism company reached an altitude of 53.5 miles over the New Mexico desert over the weekend. Now, they were able to experience about 3 to 4 minutes of weightlessness and see the curvature of the Earth. Then they returned to Earth for a runway landing. Now, this means Branson beat fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos to space. He's planning to go to space on his own next week. And this cracks me up. It's like they're so cheeky. It's like billionaires now, they have nothing else to do. But I think it's cool. They have this funny little competition. Well, I'm going to go to space first. No, I'm going to go in my rocket ship,
My husband and I were talking about this today, actually this morning, and he asked me, what would you do with $1 billion? Like, if you made $1 billion a week or a day or whatever, what would you even do with it? And I guess after you've done all the practical things and you've gotten all the things your heart desires, I guess space is like the next best thing.
It is. It's like those what do I want to experience next?
Right.
They've gone everywhere. They have everything. It's like space. And Branson did it. And Branson is just cool. If you get a chance to check out his history and his philosophy on life, he's got the best vibes. He really does.
Interesting. I need to learn a little bit more about him. So listen, the wedding industry is definitely making a rebound as much of the U.S. is bouncing back from COVID-19. I can attest to this. All of my 2020 weddings that I was supposed to be in,
yes.
Now they're 2021. And a lot of experts are saying that sales of engagement rings and wedding bands are on the rise as well. In addition, weddings that were postponed due to the pandemic are also taking place as family and friends are able to gather again in person. One reason for a rise in marriages, experts say many Americans were able to save money during the pandemic while they were not able to go to restaurants or on vacations. This is so interesting to me because I always loved hearing people's stories about how they got engaged, how they had to save for the ring, all of those things. And I know my parents actually got engaged with no ring. My dad couldn't afford one. And so it's just so interesting how this is going for people. But I'm so excited for these couples who are able to finally, jump the broom in the way that they would like to.
And I think it's interesting the folks that went ahead and did it smaller, and they'll be in the history books, everyone wearing masks, and if they had their wedding, it's just so fascinating.
And I think intimacy came back to weddings. Weddings seem to be so big. I know
Quality
I had a big
quantity.
Yes, and I think that now people are like, ooh, I like having an intimate feel to my wedding.
Absolutely.
I love weddings. Okay, hey, here's a story that will definitely fill your heart. A woman in Alabama recently learned that her 94-year-old grandmother never got the chance to wear a wedding dress. The day Martha Tucker got married, she thought that she was going to the movies, but instead she ended up eloping. She'd always wanted a wedding at a church while wearing a beautiful dress, but her family just couldn't afford it. So her granddaughter found a way for her to fulfill her dream. This weekend, she got a chance to try on some dresses at a bridal shop. Her granddaughter posted the pics on social media, and they went viral. You better work it, honey. I mean, my goodness. I just love it. You know what? You can slay at any age or day, okay?
She's 94, and she's working it, honey.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, not a dry eye in the house.
I mean, do you see these cheekbones? Come on then.
I love that she got to experience this. So that just goes to show you, whatever you want to do, you should probably go and do it.
Listen, finding your wedding dress, that is a very special moment. And I think everybody should get a chance to, whether it's a wedding dress, tuxedo, whatever you please, honey, find it, have your special moment.
Yes, I agree.